What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for Love After Lockup Season 3, Episode 36. So listen, let me say this. We start this episode off with Stan and Lisa. Now listen, Stan talks a little bit about his situation, about his wife dying, and how hard it was for him to start over. He is a cat guy. He got 2 cats, and he's talking to them like they people. Okay, he feeding them and everything. And he said, listen, I'm a pretty fit guy, you know, for my age and for the things I like to do. He's like, I like to zip line, you know, I like to ride my bike, and I like to have a lot of sex. He alludes to a whole situation in the basement. I guess he got some sort of dungeon, and he said that he is pretty open to pretty much whatever. He down for whatever. Now, Lisa calls while he's sitting there talking about all of this. And, you know, again, they start talking about, I can't wait to do this to you, and I can't wait to see you. And remember the last time when I did this and this, and I was like, listen, I do not want that vision in my head. I'm going to have nightmares of y'all doing freaky deaky shit in his basement, okay? Then, she once again starts talking about how unattractive she is, and how, you know, how she doesn't look the same, and talking about her hair being so short and all this stuff. Listen, Stan, I think you need to listen to what she's saying, because I feel like she is setting you up for the okie doke. Like, she really, it's something ain't right with her. And she is really, really setting you up for the okie doke. Okay? Later on in the episode, we find out that, well, no, not later on in the episode, she wants to meet his kids. And he's like, yeah, no, that's probably not a good idea. Basically, he was like, yeah, my daughter's really, you know, they ain't really feeling nobody that I've dated since their mama died. You know, that's how they feel about it. And, you know, hell, you know, my daughters are only a few years older than her. Like, you know, then he starts talking about his inheritance. He said that he made most of his money in the stock market. He liked to play the stocks. He's pretty good at it, and that's where he made most of his money. And he starts talking about how, you know, he gonna leave 25% of his money to one daughter, 25% to the other daughter, and 25% to Lisa. Now I don't remember who the other 25% going to, but I wish you would. Listen, you don't even know this woman like that. Like, by your own admission, y'all only went out on like 1 or 2 dates before she got locked up. How the hell is she in your will, sir? I feel like either 2 things. Either Stan has a standard line in his will that says, to my significant other, and he's probably like keep his lawyer abreast of who the current significant other is. Or he one of them people that changes his will every, like his lawyer probably makes a lot of money off of him, because he probably calls his lawyer every 2 weeks and changes his damn will. I just feel like he's one of those people. Because how the hell is Lisa already in the damn will, sir? What? Child. So later on in the episode, we see him buy some wigs for her, you know. He goes to, you know, a wig spot. He buys 3 wigs, comes to $1,300. Now listen, that's really not a lot of money. Wigs can be very expensive. Usually good quality hair and all that stuff. Wigs can be very expensive. Now those wigs, I don't know a lot about hair and wigs and weaves and pieces and what's good grade hair, what's bad. I don't know. So I ain't about to judge. I just know wigs can be expensive. So $1,300 for 3 wigs, that's a lot. But it's not unheard of. Then she calls him and starts talking about her family and how her uncle, cousin, brother, somebody done got locked up and how the bond is $30,000. And he was like, listen, I don't really like her family, because her family, basically, she comes from a family of criminals. Ding, 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 ding. She one of them. She come from a family full of criminals. Because she won. And again, y'all, I don't feel like Stan don't know that. I feel like Stan absolutely knows exactly what he has, because she was trying to get him to pay the $30,000 bond for the brother, the uncle, or whoever, and he was hemming and hawing. Now, it sounded like he really didn't want to say yes, but he wasn't ready to say no. He was trying to figure out how to finesse it because him, like, like, basically, I ain't about to put no $30,000 up for this dude because, see, he can't give me what she's giving me. Because what she's giving me is that basement action, okay? What they do down in the basement. And he's fine with entertaining what she needs as far as jail is concerned because he getting what he wants. I told y'all that last week. But uncle, cousin, brother, he can't do that for him. And that's pretty much where the episode ended. And she talking about something, well, it's only money, right? Only my money? I don't even know him. Anyway. Then we have Deontay and Nicole. Deontay is going to pick Nicole up from jail. Listen. I don't have a whole lot to add to this. He picked her up from jail. He, got himself ready. He put the rose petals down. He got all of her gifts that he got for her. He got him in the car. She gets out of jail, and he is ready to go have sex, okay? He is like, all right, cool, that's great. We did what we had to do for the cameras. Okay, we said what we had to say for the cameras. Okay, let's go. Let's get to it. Let's get it. He gave her $1,000. She ready to go shopping. And you can see when she comes out, you can see in that moment that she ain't feeling him like he's feeling her. Like, her body language says it. Like, she was happy with that $1,000. Like, hell, who the hell ain't gonna be happy with $1,000 cash in their hand? I mean, she was happy with the attention that she was getting from him. But let's be clear. She wasn't giving me, oh, yes, let's get it in. I don't know. That's all I got for the Deontay Nicole because, I just feel like we know how this whole situation is gonna go. All right, Brittany and Ray. Listen. So we're going to Brittany's house, her parents' house, for her to tell her mama and daddy and family about the Ray situation. Now, it is her daddy's birthday. They are celebrating for her daddy's birthday. And she chooses that occasion to tell them that she been dating this dude in jail. And listen. I don't know what you expected from them, Brittany. I don't know what response you thought you was going to get. I don't know. I don't quite know what. Because here's the reality. There is no parent in America, unless you come from the Coles family and it's just a family full of criminals. There is no family in America where that's going to be a good thing. You come home and say, yes, I have a boyfriend. Not I was dating somebody, he got into some trouble and he's in jail and I'm going to stick by his side. No, I met him while he was in jail, and I decided I was going to date him. Don't nobody want to hear that. Now, we find out that Brittany has a good job. She works 2 jobs, as a matter of fact. She got her own spot. She drives her own car. Like, she doesn't live off of her parents, it doesn't seem like. And, of course, if her parents work their ass off to provide a middle-class, upper-middle-class lifestyle for her, of course that's the lifestyle that they want for her. Like, come on, no parents want you to move backwards. And that's no disrespect to anybody that's in jail. People are in jail for many different reasons. Like I said, I think if she had been dating him and he got in some trouble and got locked up and decided she was going to stick by his side, okay, maybe not so much. But at the end of the day, don't nobody want to hear that story? Listen. Anyway, so of course her family responded in a way you would expect the family to respond. Like, they not happy about it. They ain't feeling it. The mama was like, I'm still traumatized by the last boyfriend you had that was whooping your ass. Okay? And so, I don't know what we're going to do with Miss Brittany and Ray, child. I guess we'll meet Ray next week because, we didn't meet him this episode. Josh and Courtney. Lord, Courtney was laying on the ground in that damn deal outfit. Josh gets out the car looking for her. Now, I will say this. When he first saw her, he said, there's my little deal. So he got the joke, okay? So that is a little inside joke between the two of them, and he got the joke. But then he turned around and was like, girl, why you got this pickle outfit on? Like, I get the whole reference, but you ain't have to put a whole outfit on. Like, you didn't have to come and meet me in a pickle outfit. Like, you didn't. You ain't have to do that. You didn't. You ain't have to do that. Child. So we get to meet Josh, and Josh talks about how he is ready to get this party started. They get to quarantine together for 14 days, but then after that he has to leave because she's on probation and they can't be on probation. And I'm surprised that they're gonna be able to quarantine together. I don't know. I guess because they legally married, they're gonna let them do it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's in the back of my head. He said that, it's been 11 years, I guess, how many years since he's had sex and he ready to get it in. He said he feel like a virgin again. Now listen, I'm not gonna fall into jail stereotypes and assume that he has been sexless for the last 11 years because I don't know. Okay. But yeah. I guess it's gonna be a pretty busy 14-day quarantine. That's all I got. I'm not gonna make no assumptions here. No assumptions. But we got to see him. They went to the place and she's showing him around, and he's just happy to not be in jail. Okay, he is just happy to not be in jail. So, there we have with that. Rachel and Doug. Listen, I done already told y'all how I feel about this whole Rachel and Doug situation. We see Rachel on the phone with Doug, and Doug is once again cussing at her, being nasty to her, telling her what she ain't doing, and she need to do this and she need to do that, and how she ain't moving fast enough, she ain't doing it quick enough, she ain't doing it the way he need her to do it, like all of that. And yeah, I'm not feeling Doug. So then we see Rachel going to have coffee. I think it's her mom. And Mama ain't here for the whole situation because come to find out, her first husband was a heroin addict. And she had to deal with the whole heroin situation with the first husband, okay? He was a heroin addict. And, of course it didn't work out. It was, listen, I had a cousin like that. Family paid for this extravagant wedding. They had a little bit of money, paid for this over-the-top extravagant wedding. And I want to say they would stay married for like 6 months because once they got married, she found out that her new husband had this raging cocaine habit that she did not. He hid it from her while they was dating, and it wasn't like they had it wasn't like they only dated for a couple of weeks. Like they dated for a minute, but she was naive, child. She didn't know to look for the signs. She thought it was powder on the floor. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, so I feel like it was the same situation with Rachel. She had this heroin addict and. It didn't end well. So Mama is saying, listen, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this situation. Like, I just don't want to see you fall back into the same thing that you went through before with your first husband. And, Rachel was like, I hear you. I understand. But, I'm going to do what I want to. I'm grown. I'm making all the decisions. I can control this. I'm good to go. So that was pretty much it, y'all. Like I said, these first couple of episodes are kind of, they stretching this stuff out with the people getting out of jail. Once everybody's out of jail and we see how these people are living in their day-to-day, it'll be a little more, exciting. But for right now, it ain't a whole lot there. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in the comments. Peace.